Welcome. This is a conversation about goals and about how they kind of suck by themselves, and how to create self-generative systems instead that will lead to you actually getting what you want and having a great time along the way. So if you're coming on, say hello and just let me know perhaps what your goal is, your 3 month goal. What is your 3 month goal from here? And we can use that as an example of how to actually turn that into something that's going to be more likely to happen and have you enjoy it along the way. Got a bunch of you on now, so welcome to the 5-6 people coming on board. Yeah, say where you're from, what's happening, and let me know what your goal for the next 3 months is. So to go straight into it, I've been working on many goals for many years and had them up on the walls and seen successes from them, but there was something always in the background that was annoying me, and I found out recently that essentially there's a lot of studies that show that if you just have a goal, your experience of yourself when you're creating that goal and then trying to live towards it is one of constant failure. So you're essentially living in this thing. You go, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months. The whole time you're not losing that 20 pounds. So the whole time you're not actually at that point where you've lost that weight, you're actually feeling sad about yourself. You're kind of like, well, I haven't done this yet. So I suck or I feel bad. So anyway, we've got a couple of people coming on. Welcome, Rube and Barute. Just share your goals for the next 3 months and we'll see if we can break those down into something that's a system instead, a self-generative system. So what is a self-generative system? A self-generative system is a ritual or a process or a thing where it's broken down into a very tiny segment that allows you to be actually winning whilst you're doing that thing. So for example, if I wanted to run a marathon, to break that right down, instead of focusing on I'm going to run this 41-mile marathon, what I'm going to do instead every day is do 20 minutes of high intensity cardio walking. That's one thing you can do to create a self-generative system. So I have a number of systems that support me every day, and I'll give you guys a quick look at that, at one of those, so that I can feel alive and happy and good about myself as I'm moving towards those things. So you can see there I'm doing some pull-ups, making me sexy. You can see that, and the intention here, it's more of a point of reference. So yes, I need to do these 15 pull-ups, sets of pull-ups in a week, but I'm not putting the focus on not being the size I want to be, or whatever it is that I'm wanting to get out of that process. Pardon me. So in the case of money, if I want to make $200,000 in the next quarter, rather than focusing on that goal or even necessarily having it, it's good to sort of plan and have the goal. And the caveat here is that goals alone do cause suffering. But, if you can put the focus on, well, what I need to do today is make 5 calls. I'm going to make 5 amazing calls with these people that will get me closer to that goal in the end, but I can enjoy that 5 people conversation that I had and feel good about that in the day. I can feel great about that as I'm moving towards it in that one day, right? Or even to make it even better and make it feel even more like you're succeeding the whole time, you can say, well, I'm just going to call people for 2 hours. Right, I'm going to set aside that time to call people for 2 hours. So from the moment you start calling that person, you're feeling great about yourself, right? So here we go. There's Kerry, Carlotta, welcome. Yes, welcome and welcome. But how can I create a system that helps me help more people? So if you want to help more people, I would set aside time during the day where you actually go out and help people. So for example, if your way is inspiration, if your highest value is inspiration and you want to help people, then what you can do
is welcome, Carlotta, by the way. I'm just welcoming my mother onto the call. I didn't realize I could do that. So, hello. I'm going to say goodbye for now because I'm in the middle of a Facebook Live, but welcome, Mum. See ya. Um, what I would do is say, okay, well, for 15 minutes at 7 p.m., I will do a Facebook Live where my objective is to help people with a different area of their life. So that's doing something you enjoy without having it be focused on you need to, specifically do an amount of outcomes. Alrighty? So that's generally the gist of what I'm talking about here. So wanted to keep it nice and quick. Is there any questions? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask before we wind up the Facebook Live. I will be looking at doing more of these. If you want to see more of these, just comment down below. Let me know you do want to see more of these. I'm considering doing a deep dive into the Motivation Manifesto. So I've got a whole bunch of notes from this book, which has been an amazing, profound book. I highly recommend it. And if you want to just listen to cool parts about it, I've taken lots of notes and we can create a conversation about this book and what we're getting out of the book, or what at least I got out of the book, and then what you can get vicariously through that. So, alrighty, welcome to Jay and Kerry. So that's about it. I'm just going to say farewell for now. It's been great seeing you. It's good to do another Facebook Live. I haven't done them for a year because my phone does not like doing Facebook Live. It just crashes every time. So, yeah, if you like what you're seeing, give it a like and turn your notifications on. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you next time. Hello, Mauricio. Thank you for your input there and your appreciation.